one of the challenges for business owners that we are working with is that they do not know which application to start working with. Zoho One will have about 55 different business applications. Each application is doing something else, different functionality for your business, and solving different business problems. And most business owners do not know which applications to use and what Zoho One offers, because most of the videos out there are talking about Zoho One as a platform, but they are not going to the details of what each application is doing. In this video, I am going to present you with all the Zoho One applications. I will give you from my experience if those applications are good or not for most business owners. And this is again based on my personal opinion, working with thousands of Zoho users. And I am going to give you a few minutes explanation about each one of those business applications, so you will understand what they are doing and if you want to include them in your solution. If during the session you will like what we are doing here, thumbs up is always appreciated. If you have any questions, in the description below there are links to our website, and also of course you can leave us comments. During the video, start to collect the applications that you are going to use. If you find an application that is good for you, write it down. And you are always welcome to join our weekly sessions. Every Wednesday we have a session. You can join the session and ask questions live. The baseline needs to be that Zoho CRM will be the base of whatever you want to achieve with Zoho. Zoho CRM is probably the most integrated application that Zoho is offering. And therefore, there is a very good chance that if you will start using Zoho CRM as the base, and you will build on top of it different applications, it will probably be the best solution that you can have. Let's begin. So first of all, I like to start with the sales applications. And of course, we're going to go with sales, marketing, support, communication, blah, 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 and all the way down. Zoho CRM will be the first application. This is where you will have all your contacts, all your companies that you're working with, all the vendors that you're working with, all the products that you have in your database. This is where you will have all your deals. And one big thing about Zoho CRM that most people don't know is that Zoho CRM offers lots of customization, which is very easy. It's all based on drag and drop. And most of our customers are actually business owners, and they are not developers, and we teach them how to do all that. So just understand that Zoho CRM is very easy to customize. You don't need developers in the process. And if you need developers, it will be for specific things, or else you're busy and you prefer someone else to do it for you, which that's also fine. The second application will be the emails for sales teams, sales inbox, which is part of your Zoho CRM solution. And it allows you to see the emails in categories of contacts, leads, deals, so you will know when you're getting an email if you want to approach it as part of a bucket. For example, most people will care about business, incoming business, less than support. So if an email is coming to the sales inbox as a new opportunity, they will probably give that priority on top of support. And this solution can help you categorize your emails based on leads, contacts, and opportunities. Begin is not really an application that I'm using. Begin is an application that is like Zoho CRM, just a bit different. I like the look and feel of it. It allows you to manage your pipelines and your deals in a very nice way. The downside, it's lacking automations. And I see it as the small brother of Zoho CRM. So I personally do not use Begin because of that. I think that one of the biggest assets of Zoho CRM is the automation. The ability to create blueprints and to create strong automation to maintain your company needs and to save on manpower, give your employees clarity because everything will be structured, and that's something you cannot do with Begin. Begin is very limited with the automations, and therefore I'm not using Begin. The next application will be Zoho Bookings. Zoho Bookings, it's a fantastic application. Zoho Bookings will work with your existing Zoho One applications, as an example, Zoho CRM, and it allows your clients to book appointments with your staff. So each staff member can have his own link. Whenever you click on the link, it will open a calendar, and the calendar is synced with your existing calendar. Let's say I'm using Google Calendar or Zoho Calendar or Outlook. Zoho Bookings will be able to sync and get the availability based on your existing calendar. So your clients can book appointments directly on your calendar without bugging you. I can tell you that we have lots of cool integrations with Zoho Bookings, for example with Zoom. So whenever there is an appointment to one of the staff members, his Zoom account will be the one that will produce the Zoom link, and it will be sent to the customer. So this is a very, very cool application. In the marketing section, you have Marketing Hub. Marketing Hub, it's not an application that I'm using because we got lots of feedback from clients that it's not exactly there. I do think that in the next few months, it's going to be a very strong product because it's doing automations on SMS and emails. It's a very good product. It's just not working perfectly yet. It's relatively a new product, and therefore we're not using that yet, but it has lots of promise. The email marketing will be Zoho Campaigns. Zoho Campaigns is a very good product. It's out there for a number of years and it's doing a great job. You can send drip campaigns, individual campaigns. You can send campaigns based on criteria. For example, one campaign will be for all my lost leads to build some trust and try to bring them back to life, while another campaign will be for all my existing deals just to enforce new features and add-ons and maybe upsells. But you are able to create multiple different campaigns, and it's all drag and drop, very, very simple. I recommend to any business owner. The social media will be Zoho Social. Zoho Social, it's also a good application, and Zoho Social is able to connect to all your social assets. For example, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google Places. And whenever you're posting, you can post with one click to all your network, and you can also schedule those posts. It has one more additional feature, which is very cool, and that's to collect the messages from Facebook and Twitter and push them in one place. So you don't need to log into your Facebook account, you can do it from Zoho Social. Zoho Survey and Zoho Forms, both of them are relatively the same, small change between them, but basically they allow you to collect information from outside of your company, for example, customers, vendors, and push it back into the Zoho environment. One very common usage will be to have a form on your website that will collect your leads and it will push it back to Zoho CRM. Another usage for Zoho Forms and Survey, of course, it's asking for feedback. Once the job is done, an automatic email will go to your client, will ask about how the job was, how was the experience. People will give their feedback. If the feedback is bad, probably want to push it to your customer service using Zoho Desk. And if the experience was good and they want to recommend you, you will probably send them an automatic email that says, please review us on Google, which is very cool. Then we have the website builder. This is Zoho Sites. I do not like Zoho Sites so much. I think it's a very limited experience website builder. I do not use it personally. I tried it. I also tried creating on it my academy. It's not there yet. I don't like it personally, and therefore I don't use it. But if you do want a small website, something okay, that's probably a good way to go. But you will get an okay website, not perfect. Here you have the PageSense. PageSense is very cool. It actually allows you to install a very small piece of code on your website, and therefore you will be able to see on your website where people are going, where the cursor of the mouse is going. So when, for example, I'm reading, usually I will go with the mouse to the areas that I am reading. And therefore you can see the heat maps, where people are concentrating their efforts. And therefore you can see if the main message is being received. You can also see if people scrolling on the page. I think it's a very good application. Sales IQ will allow you to have a small bot or a chat on your website, and your salespeople will be, all support people will be able to communicate with the audience. Very cool, very good. They did a very good job with it, and right now they came up with version 2, Sales IQ version 2, which allows you also to have some artificial intelligence. As an example, when someone contacts you, you can see immediately based on the email what is company worth, how many employees. It gives you some insights about the person you are going to talk to. So if this company is a big company, probably want to give it some more love and maybe convert them to a big deal. Okay, so I think this is a very good application. Backstage is very cool. It allows you to run events. You are able to create in few minutes a great website for your event. It's all structured, so basically it's asking you for some details about your event, the people that are going to talk in the event, what is the agenda, tickets, sell or free, and that once you give all the information, it's producing a beautiful website. They did a very good job with it. And also all the Zoho events, which they have tons of them, are being run on this platform. So it's very cool. In the support section, we have two applications. One will be Zoho Desk. Zoho Desk is a place that your customers will send emails, and in Zoho Desk, it will be translated to tickets. So your employees cannot ignore them, which is a very common complaint that I'm getting from customers, is that their employees are ignoring emails, or emails are unread, and therefore they think it's already dealt with, or God forbid, if there is one email that multiple employees are checking at the same time, and this is like a really shit show. So Zoho Desk is solving this problem. Zoho Assist will be for companies that need to control a remote session. For example, I will be on my computer fixing someone else's computer. So with Assist, I can take over someone else's computer and manage it or fix a problem. So this is Zoho Assist. In the communications section, you have two great applications. One is Zoho Mail, which is the same like Gmail or Outlook. It allows you to send and receive emails, but they also have tons of features in it, which making it a very good application. For example, when an email comes in, you can click on a button and it automatically create it as a lead on your Zoho CRM, or it will push it as a ticket or a project. So it can do lots of cool integrations and cool stuff. And yes, the email is very stable, and that's a common question that I'm getting. Is it stable? Is it good enough? Yes, it is, and we're using it as our company email. If it wasn't good, I wouldn't use it. As for the chat will be like Slack. It will be on every Zoho application. On the bottom, you will have 3 dots, and those will control click. And click can be done with your employees, which that's the number one usage for this tool. You can communicate with employees in groups, individuals, create channels. You can do audio or video chats. And in my case, sometimes also my clients will be on Zoho Click, and I will talk to them as well, even though they are outside of my organization, and Zoho supports it. So this is a very cool application. You can also do something very cool with Zoho Click. Whenever you have, let's say, a new lead, you can get it to click, and then it can come on your mobile phone, or it can come on Zoho Click on your desktop. So there are lots of usages for Zoho Click. Very, very cool. In the collaboration section, you have here 2 different project management systems. One, it will be Zoho Projects, which is a real project management software. A to Z, milestones, task list, and so on. That will be more for heavy projects, big projects. The agile project management will be an agile, quick and easy projects, which I think they did also a good job here. Both of those projects are very good. It's integrating, for example, also with Zoho Books to generate invoices based on the time your staff spent on tasks. Of course, it's optional, not mandatory, but they did a very good job here. Zoho Connect is one of the applications that I really like. It allows you to have like kind of a forum with your employees or with your clients, and it also allows you to manage tasks the same as Trello. So it's just a drag and drop task system, and of course it's also integrated with Zoho CRM. So all the tasks from Zoho CRM can be pushed into your Zoho Connect tasks system, and you can manage them with drag and drop. We also use it internally and we love the product. Next, you have here the Zoho Showtime. I am running every week an online webinar for my students and my clients, and I am using Zoho Showtime to manage the event. You can have a landing page to manage the registrations. You can have people registering and being pushed to your CRM. You can record automatically the sessions, upload materials. I think it's a very good application, and one cool feature that I like about Zoho Showtime is that you are able to let your audience share their screen. So it's not only share the camera and audio, it's also share their screen. So in my session, it's very, very helpful when someone wants to show me a problem, and therefore he can show me his screen, and it's magic. So I really, really like this application. Zoho Meeting will be like Zoom. It's not exactly like Zoom, not the same quality, but it's okay. I'm using Zoho Meetings for internal meetings, for my team, vendors, when the meeting is important but not critical. When it's with clients that I need to have perfect meetings, because my company name is Amazing Business Results, not mediocre. So I'm not using Zoho Meetings. Zoho Meetings is okay, but not perfect. Therefore, I'm using Zoom for my customers, but internal meetings will be on Zoho Meetings. The next application will be Zoho Work Drive. This is like Dropbox, just on steroids. You're able to connect Work Drive and Zoho CRM. On my channel, I have tons of videos about how to do it. I think that the CRM will be the place that you are hosting all your data, while Work Drive will be all the files and folders and videos. Very cool application. You can share it with others in the organization, outside of the organization. You can have different type of functionality and features. A very rich application. Fantastic. In the productivity section, you have the word processor, which is like a Word document online. You have a spreadsheet online. You have PowerPoint, which is the slide deck, and all those creating basically what you will have on Office package, okay, which is Word, spreadsheets, and PowerPoint. The digital signature is a very good product. It's like Adobe Sign or DocuSign, just much, much better, because it allows you to connect to different Zoho applications and generate a document based on your CRM, for example, information. In my company, when I need to send an agreement, which is a big size agreement with lots of details, I will click on one button, it will collect the information from the document, it will collect the information from the CRM record of the client, and will shoot him the agreement when everything is pre-filled waiting for signature. Amazing. The notebook is also a very good application. It's an helper application. It's just notebook on steroids. It allows you to capture for each client. It allows you to capture documents, checklist, drawing some things, and everything is being collected into one folder, which is very good. Here we have also in the productivity package, we have the password management, which is Zoho Vault. Zoho Vault, it's like LastPass. It allows you to save passwords in a secure manner and share it with employees. One of the best features here is that, let's say I have 100 passwords and I want my employees to be able to access those websites or accounts, but I don't want them to know the password. So I will allow them to have a one-click share that when they click on the button, they will be able to log in to those applications, but they will not be able to see the password. Very cool. In the finance area, we have a few applications. Zoho Books, it's a superior application to manage your accounting system, create invoices, expenses, very strong application, much better than QuickBooks, which I moved in the past 2 years or so. Me and my accounting firm, which is a different company, we moved hundreds of people from QuickBooks and other applications to Zoho Books, and they're very happy with it. Very strong, and of course it's integrated into the Zoho environment. Zoho Invoice, it's a smaller application. It's not big as Zoho Books. It's just managing a small part of your business, which is the invoicing and so on. But if you have Zoho One, probably Zoho Books will be the one that you will use. Zoho Expense will be an expense management software, allows you to create expenses for your company. Usually if you have in your company lots of employees and those employees needs to submit expenses, this is where you will do it with Zoho Expense. Also very good, and also pushing all the information back to Zoho Books eventually. So it's all integrated and it works great. Zoho Checkout is a checkout mechanism, allows you to create some kind of an online point of sale to collect information from the public. I don't like it so much because there are some problem with currencies if you're using multiple currencies. I personally do not like this solution so much, but it's available if you need to. In the operation side, you have Zoho Subscription. It's an engine to run subscription business. Let's say that you will be my client. I will charge you $20 per month for maintenance package. I will be able to load your credit card, and the system every month will charge $20 automatically. If the card is bouncing, it will send you a notification about it. The system will try to manage it without my intervention, which I love it. Zoho Inventory is a very strong inventory system. It's working, of course, together with the other Zoho Finance suite. And in Zoho Inventory, you can have multiple warehouses, you can change inventory, you can create packages, you can create different products based on your existing products. For example, if this mobile phone, as an example, is on my inventory and it includes 2 cameras, a case, screen, you can create an iPhone product that is using different items from your inventory, and all of them will combine to one iPhone. So when you're selling one iPhone, it will know that it used all the bunch of products that includes the iPhone, and therefore it will deduct the inventory from all of them. Very nice. The HR section, you have Zoho Recruit and Zoho People. Zoho People will manage your people, vacations, quarterly or yearly reviews, everything that you need to manage your manpower. And you have also Zoho Recruit to recruit your manpower. And it's doing actually a very good job. Lots of people are using Zoho Recruit. They love it. In the business side, we have a Zoho Creator. Zoho Creator is an application to create custom applications. And those applications can be on your mobile phone or your desktop. I prefer that people that are not coders will probably not use Zoho Creator, because it's very common that people will be 80% done with those applications, but they're not able to deliver it all the way and they're getting stuck. So I prefer that business owners will not use Zoho Creator unless they are close to programming or to the world of creation. In the business intelligence, we have Zoho Analytics, very strong analytic system that's able to grab information from Zoho or external sources and create fantastic reports. And the reports that you can create with Zoho Analytics can be based on KPIs, based on different information, and it's producing reports that can actually help the management run the business. And this is very, very strong. The last product will be Zoho Flow. I'm a big fan of Zoho Flow. This is an integration tool like Zapier that allows you to connect external applications or Zoho applications and let them talk between each other. When a deal is being closed on Zoho CRM, I can produce a QuickBooks invoice in QuickBooks. So Zoho Flow knows how to create those connections, and it's all drag and drop. You don't need developers to do it for you. Okay, that was a long video. Thank you very much for staying with me. If you like the session, thumbs up is always appreciated. If you have any comments, drop them in the comments below. If you need a Zoho One license, in the description there is a 30 days trial version, so you can use it. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next session.